I feel like we need to teach people how to fish for themselves, how to build their own wealth. Renting to me is like putting money in a slot machine, and owning is like putting money in a piggy bank. And I just feel like it's a mystery. They don't know what to do. So I just remove all of that fear and the unknown.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Investor Fuel Podcast. I'm your host, Leo Wehdeking, and today I am joined by someone I've been looking forward to chatting with, Gwen Lion, who's been making serious moves in the real estate industry. Gwen, glad to have you here.
Hi, I'm grateful. Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, Gwen. Gwen, I think our listeners are really going to take something away from how you've been approaching your real estate business, and the way that you are able to transform renters into buyers. So let's dive in. All right. And first of all, for people who may not be familiar with your world, can you give us the short version on what's your main focus these days?
So I'm in Las Vegas, and a lot of people that live in Las Vegas, and especially even in my own experience, they plan on being here for a year or two, maybe. And then they think I'm going to go to Cali or I'm going to go somewhere else. This is just a little jump. And what ends up happening is people love it here. It's warm, it's sunny 360 days of the year. It's very affordable. There's fun things to do everywhere. If you're an outdoorsy person like myself, there's hiking and biking and rivers and lakes that you can do. I do paddle boarding. So there's just a million things to do, and you just get very comfortable here. And before you know it, it's 5 years, and then it's 10 years, and then it's 15 years, and you're going, I'm still renting. Oh, shoot. I never thought I was going to be here this long. So I just hear it all the time from people, and they're like, I've literally been renting 10 years or 15 years. And it's a very reoccurring theme in Vegas. Everybody here is a transplant from somewhere else. So I kind of got into the business of just helping people learn renting versus buying. And then I did it myself, and now I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people do it. And it's very fulfilling. I feel like I'm building my own community and being a part of it. So,
All right, that's cool. That's cool. And Gwen, in what markets are you operating in?
yeah. So Las Vegas metropolitan it's pretty small, to be honest. It's Las Vegas, Henderson. A lot of people have heard of Henderson, and North Las Vegas. That's kind of our large metropolitan area. I also do a little bit of work like in Reno, in Pahrump, and some of the outer lying areas. But Las Vegas itself is a little tiny town compared to where I came from. So I came from the Washington, D.C. area, and I wanted to get away from the traffic and the hustle bustle and the 1 hour commute. I was like, get me out of here. So when I got to When I got
Yeah.
to Vegas, it was like an oasis. I was like 10 minutes to get somewhere, unheard of.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Yeah, I know, I feel you. I'm from Florida, and over here, traffic can be a little bit stressful. You stay bumper to bumper like more than 45 minutes until you move. So yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Gwen, something that really caught my attention, it's the way that you've been able to introduce all of your people skills, okay? How driven you are, how determined you are into the business that you're operating, okay? It's not easy to transform a renter to a buyer. So, can you please give us more specifics on how you're able to convince someone that you are renting a property to end up buying it?
Yeah. I feel like there's been this like gatekeeping that happens in wealth with not letting people inside. And it's kind of an insider secret. And it's kind of this like, we're only going to let people in that we want to let in. And I was a teacher and I just do not understand that concept. I feel like we need to teach people how to fish for themselves, how to build their own wealth. And I don't think people necessarily understand that, owning a piece of property is like having a nest egg. To me, I live in Las Vegas. So renting to me is like putting money in a slot machine, and owning is like putting money in a piggy bank. And I just feel like it's a mystery. People think, oh, I didn't, my parents didn't own, I've rented my whole life, or I am not really comfortable. I just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. So I just remove the mystery and it's very simple. It's really no different at the end of the day, renting versus buying, but I just feel like people don't know that. So I just remove all of that fear and the unknown.
All right, all right. That's actually not an easy task, what you're doing, because once a person is used to pay rent, it's difficult for them to change them. The whole idea for them, it gets a little bit complicated, especially in this climate. Um, Gwen, let me ask you something. What's been your the recipe, all right, to keep your business running smoothly like the way that you do?
Yeah. I think I consider myself to be like a farmer. I'm planting a seed, planting a seed, planting a seed. And I have never looked at my business as like a one and done. It is a relationship that I build and it is a teaching that I do over time. So I think that I'm always planting that seed from day one. If I'm showing you a rental, great. No problem. But I'm going to give you this little piece inside your brain of in a year from now or 10 months from now, when you start thinking about, am I going to renew my lease? I just want you to think, well, would I like to actually own the house that I'm renting or own a house like the one I'm renting? So I'm just always planting.
All right, all right. That's
All
actually
right,
cool.
all right. That's actually cool.
Um, Now, Gwen, every operator I know has a moment where things got real. All right. Maybe a business or a deal that went sideways or a time that you had to pivot real fast. Do you mind sharing one of those moments?
Absolutely. I would say the whole last half of last year was that moment because there was so much uncertainty in the market. that I think everyone was waiting and thinking, okay, what's going to happen? That was an election year. Obviously, things, get crazy. And so everyone that I was in contact with last year in the last half of the year canceled.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
So it was deal after deal after deal after deal, just people saying, I'm not ready. I want to wait. I want to see what happens. And I had to pivot. You just have to pivot and you have to say, okay, this particular path that I'm on is not going to get me where I need to be. I need to change. It's kind of like getting stuck in a traffic jam. I can stay on this road and sit here not moving, looking at taillights, or I can get off on this exit and try to take a back road.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. And honestly, for me, people like you and taking action is what separates the folks who just dabble from the ones who stay in the game long term. Now, Gwen, let me ask you this. What are you most focused on solving or scaling next?
I think that I have really focused on this line of work and this type of business. My goal is to bring up maybe another couple agents that I can teach what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is a little controversial because every brokerage that I worked for in the beginning said, we do not want you to focus your time and waste your energy trying to help renters. It's a waste of time.
Okay.
Everyone said, focus on listings, get listings, get listings. Well, listings come and I've got, 15, 20 listings right now. But when there are no buyers in the market, there are hundreds and thousands of listings sitting there, not going anywhere. So, yeah, I
Exactly.
think that focusing on scaling my business, helping to teach other agents, and continuing to do what I'm doing in just a more focused way.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. All right. That's big. Especially when you have everything in place already. You know your business, you know what can't came up, what can't come up. All right. With the rentals. All right. Now, I know that a lot of people listening are either early in their journey or maybe they're just looking to level up. All right. So I think that they will benefit from hearing something like this coming from you. Now, when it comes about building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
It's going to be a little cliche, and probably people say this over and over again, but if you're the biggest fish in the pond or in the room, you need to get in different rooms.
All
So
right.
I just spent a week in Dallas with the top of the top of the top agents in the country. All across the country came. We all met in Dallas and it was fire. There was just energy. There was synergy. Everybody was so motivated and inspiring. And it was just wonderful to network and to be, I felt like a small fish in a big pond and just honored and appreciated. I appreciated that I was there.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's something actually that it's very important nowadays. I would say that building your network is pretty much like having good relationships with everyone, not only in the real estate space, but even in life. Like for me, relationships, networking, it's everything nowadays. It's who you can knock the door to, you know? All right. Now, Gwen, before we wrap up, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, all right, or maybe collaborate or even learn about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Uh,
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
My Facebook, my YouTube, my Instagram, everything is Gwen Lion. So it's very simple. Facebook.com/Gwen Lion or TikTok.com/Gwen Lion. You can find me at any of those. On Instagram, I'm at Lioness Gwen. But yeah, definitely anybody can DM me at any time and I will get back to you immediately. I'm always happy to help and encourage and give ideas and share ideas for, how to get into it. My personal feeling is that real estate agents are a dime a dozen. It's so easy to get into this industry and people get in and they get out. They think they're going to get in and make a lot of money and they get right back out because they don't have the right mentorship and they don't have somebody that's already, cut their teeth and made a way. So I think having a good mentor is just invaluable. That's honestly, that is the 100% thing that has made the difference in my business is having that mentorship.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Well, perfect. Listen, Gwen, I really appreciate your time, your story, and your perspective. All right. We need more people in this space who are actually doing it the right way. Thanks again for being here on the show. And for those of you tuning in, if you got value from this, make sure you're subscribed. All right. We got more conversations coming with operators just like Gwen who are out there doing real businesses. Until then, see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.